This is my FMS Super Cub PA18. It's a 1.7 meter wingspan RS airplane with LED lights, with flaps. It does have a really great and sturdy landing gear construction, large wheels. So let's go to the grass field and get this one up in the air. This is a really short takeoff and landing RS airplane. And thanks to the super sturdy landing gear construction, the large wheels, this plane, I suppose this is one of the best in this size, just when it comes to how it can take off on grass fields. And right now it's not really that long grass, but even if this would have been in springtime with just a lot of wild grass, I think it would handle just fantastic. And inverted flying, I discovered, is super easy and enjoyable. Nothing to worry about. You have enough elevator authority to move up and down. And as this is, at least to me, I think it's a majestic RS airplane. It does things with a kind of a gentle, easy going. So I mean, it doesn't roll fast. It doesn't really matter in this RS airplane. I have other fast rolling RS airplanes, so I think this one then is just so fun to do touch and goes and go low and slow with. Just run it on the ground a little bit. So it's a really well rolling on the ground RS airplane. I mean, there are so many Cubs available to purchase, but FMS is a really solid brand to get RS airplanes from. And the most recent versions, then you have a reflex gyro included, which is really great. So you have like 3 positions for the gyro then, off, kind of an optimized mode, and a self-leveling mode. So far I haven't tried the self-leveling mode. I'm just running this gyro completely off, or in the optimized mode where it does counteract wind gusts and such. But today I have no wind, so I don't need a gyro. You can make also really tight rudder turns, so there is a great authority on the rudder, which actually shows when you do stall turns. So just as long as you don't expect this one to be snappy, I think you will enjoy it. And it's so easy, so I mean, you don't need much experience to fly this RS airplane. It's very forgiving. The landing gears, at least how they are constructed, appears to me that they will last a very long time. And I'm trying this plane on a 2200 milliamp battery. You can expect about 5 minutes of flight time if you do, a little bit of slower flying and some passes with full throttle, also some aerobatics. So I think that's a realistic expectation then from this battery. So if you want to enjoy longer flight times, you can surely fly really slow or just put in a larger battery. So in my book I would say that this Cub is the easiest Cub I've flown. So it's not really the most beautiful one, it's not the most agile one, but it is the easiest one to fly. I mean, just touch and goes are really fun. Let's keep the tail up, and when you want to lift, just push the throttle and you're up again. So this plane does also come with floats. So you have the option to mount the floats, and I suspect the floats, how they look, they are more or less like the same floats you get for the Super Easy, the FMS Ranger 1200mm, and I believe also the E-flite Mall M7 does have a really similar float set. So I would really love to fly on floats, but that's for another year. And when it comes to how this one handles stalls, I mean, Cubs are known to actually to dip the wing when you make tight turns at low speed, but this Cub, I think, handles it really nice. You can actually just tell that it's about to dip, and then you increase throttle and just ease up the turn. So I would say that it's a very forgiving RC airplane to fly. So let's get this one down then. It's very easy. Very smooth. Super great RC airplane. I have lots of RC airplanes, and most of them are really enjoyable to fly. But this might be, in a way, kind of the most easiest one to fly. Of course, you have like the Apprentice S2, which is really easy RC airplane to fly, and it's so lightweight also. But in this size, I think if you fly this RC airplane, you will be surprised how easy it is to get off the ground, to land, to just move around in the sky. And it's also so able. So I mean, almost all aerobatic moves you do, it doesn't do them snappy, but it does them with grace and just really well controlled. So I mean, it's just a fantastic RC airplane. I think the LED lights also are really visible even in daylight. The flaps works fantastic without any ballooning when I have set up. And I mean, it's a great prop sound, really easy build. There are quick connectors for each wing half, so you don't have to mess with any cables. So the way I usually transport this one, I attach one wing and I just remove one wing, and then I can fit it in my car. So it's just a fantastic flying and great build on this FMS Super Cub PA18.